Hello and good day to you guys. This is Toybiz Spider-Man series Buzzing Beetle, and I am going to unmask him, and later on I'll try to dissect him. Haha. When I say dissect, I mean I am gonna remove the screws in the back and try to get the mechanism and see how he looks like without all those switches and all those whatnots on his back. Okay, but first of all, we are going to unmask the guy. Okay, Buzzing Beetle. I don't know who you are, and I forgot to research what his character's name is in the comics. But we are going to unmask you. Okay, this is a toy figure way back 2005, and we are going to unmask him in three, two, one, and go. Hmm, he looks weird. You know, he's got this slot, rectangular slot on his back to hold his helmet in place. And he's got his neon plastic, translucent plastic. I know if you put a battery on this and if it's still working, it's gonna light up and try to make a face through the visor of his helmet. See, it's also semi-translucent, same color, same plastic as that of the visor in this helmet, and this head. It's weird. It's weird, really. Do you guys make out what he looks like? I mean, looks kind of pretty weird. Can you make out what he looks like? Because I don't find any similar faces from the Marvel Legends line or from the Spider-Man line. I don't know if it's a unique mold or something. But here he is. Look at how small his head is compared to the rest of his body. Okay, now we'll get to the dissecting part in a bit. Okay, now that I got the screws out of the way, there are six screws at the back. One, oops, one, two, three, four, five, and six. You just have to remove it using a small screwdriver that can fit in with the screws. And also, word of advice though, if you were to keep a toy with a battery inside it, what you need to do is just remove the batteries or it's going to end up this way. You see that thing? That's the rust coming out from the old batteries. They have these chemical reactions and something. And now this is for the big reveal. All right. This is the first time for me to dissect a Marvel Legends. And also, it kind of reminds me of the G.I. Joe. We used to kit bash G.I. Joe by just removing the screws at the back. And voila! Here we go. Oh, hey, take a look at that one. There's a cobweb. Now, I don't know how the spider got inside that thing. Oh, how did it manage to squeeze into it? So that's the vibrating thing you got there. And oh, the wire's broken. Yep, it goes through the head so that the head's gonna light up. Yep. So this is how it looks like. Now, what I'm gonna do is try to remove all these mechanisms out and take a look at what it's going to how it's gonna look like. Oh, it came off. So the light's gone. So I'm going to try to remove all this thing from the back and then put it together again with all the holes and everything. Okay. Okay, so there you go. I was able to remove the vibrating device inside it. I think this is the one that makes the wings vibrate. I reckon. Yeah. Got it now. I've got the switches and of course the big knob at the back. If you can see from the original figure, it has a big knob at the back. It's a wind-up knob, and it's locked by a smaller screw inside. And this is the lock from the inside of the figure. Yep. So I took out almost everything. What I couldn't take out is this because it's a part of it's a back part of the figure. And yeah, this electronic part here. It's the switch, the resistor, and things that power up the LED that goes up to the head. I think I'm not gonna tamper with the head anyway, so it's just gonna stay there. The LED is just gonna stay there. And I might remind you again, if you keep any toy figure or any toy for that matter, please take out the batteries inside or you're gonna end up like this, just got a brown thing and it's very poisonous, I reckon. Alright, so I'll try to put this aside and I'll try to put it back together again, and we'll see how it's going to look like with all the electronic features taken out. You know, I'm not such a big fan of having electronic features on a figure. I just like a figure the way it is, just an action figure. Now here is the buzzing Beetle without, ta-da, without the switches at the back. Yep, there you go. You've got a lot of holes, so anyway, I don't mind the holes as long as I can't see any of the switches sticking out. And yep, the helmet just fell. See, you got a hole in the side. This is where one of the wind-up switches was, or rather the light-up switch. Oh yeah, it was a light-up switch. Yep, this is the other switch at the side. And just let me show you the switches that I took out. So this is for the wind-up. It's got the screw inside. You have to remove the screws first to get the bigger knob out, so you can pull it out. And this is for the, I don't know what this is for. It's for the light, I think. It's for the power switch. Yeah, this is the main power switch. And this is for the vibrating thingy. And as you can see, it's got a lot of holes at the back. Yeah. Well, I think I'd prefer to see a lot of holes in the back rather than see lots of switches sticking out. Yeah, because I appreciate if a toy figure just as an action figure without all the features, you know. So tell me in your comments below what you think, whether you'd like to have the switches on or switches off, or just have the plain old action figure. Actually, for me, I just enjoy the action figure without all those features, you know. Although a few accessories would be nice. So this is it for me. This is the Trespasser saying thank you and goodbye. Have a nice day.